Hello everyone, here we are in the Xel'Naga Caverns for the fourth match from the SC2 Casts Invitational. Let me just rephrase that, SC2Casts.com Invitational, which is a tournament that was held I think a week ago, and this is the finals, it's the fourth match between the Blue Terran TLO and the Red Zerg Dimaga. If you guys saw the previous matches, you know that at the moment TLO is leading 2-1, and since this is a best out of 5, if TLO actually pulls out a win on this match, well, it's basically over. So hopefully Dimaga will start to shape up his game and pull out some epic wins like he already did before and so many times on other tournaments. So let's see what he's able to do here. For now they're just preparing their opening, so I would like to take my time to thank the admin from sc2cast.com who kindly took his time to send me a personal message on YouTube, just mentioning the fact that they had all the work to organize this and prepare the event. So obviously we all need to thank them, or else we wouldn't be seeing much of TLO for a long time. As you guys know, he's been stuck in the GSL, GomTV's GSL in Korea. And they've been withholding the replays. I actually sent an email to GomTV a couple of weeks ago and asked them what were they considering doing about the replays, and even asked for the replays from the pre-qualifying part. And they were kind enough to answer me like a couple of days afterwards. I actually wasn't expecting, so yeah, very nice of them. And they replied that, well, first of all, they don't have the habit of releasing any replays. And the reason for it is that players usually want to maintain their strategies, their builds, secret, especially during the season, so the other players have a hard time studying their approaches to the game. What happened? Oh, they also mentioned, I recall that on the mail that I got, that if the community actually made some pressure, if they showed up saying we want the replays, we would like to have the replays please, they might consider releasing them in the end of the event, when the Season 1 from GSL ends. So this is something that we should all consider doing and posting on their forums at the end when the season finishes, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been following most of the matches from the GSL on the live show or on VODs later on VODs, and I've been enjoying so much some of the games that I would really like to pick them up and just shoutcast them for whoever is interested in. And that's a reason why I think that I'm probably gonna try to make a post on their forum after the season finishes, just saying, come on, release the replays, just let us take a look at it, please. And well, meanwhile, while I was blabbering, as you guys can see, Dimaga went for the quick hatch once again, and he's now preparing to work out of 2 bases. Probably we're gonna see him staying a bit vulnerable right at start, as usual when a Zerg player goes for the early hatch, but doesn't seem like he's gonna have any troubles on this match, because TLO is doing exactly the same thing. He's gonna go for a command center on his natural expo as well. Already his main base is walled off and he's pumping Hellions out of his factory. What else does he have built here? Not much. Barracks into factory. Not sure if it's gonna be a 1-1-1 build. Refinery picking up the second gas, so I would say it won't be. Here comes the Hellion, advancing into the Dimaga's natural expo, putting some pressure into him. Queen popping out just in time, and like this he will have some kind of defense, and the Zerglings also backing up, or else this could get messy for Dimaga. His expo just started, and the drones, well, he has like what, 3 drones? I mean, that doesn't take that much time for a Hellion to kill. The problem is the Hellion, the damage that he does, it's not that big. So usually the good idea is to have like 3 Hellions with Infernal Pre-Igniter, and like that you can make plenty of damage. Oh, nice surround by Dimaga, excellent, just surrounding those 2 Hellions, and game over for the Hellions. Yeah, the TLO even pulling back his 3rd Hellion that he was considering sending down. Basically over. His base is finally set on the natural expo, so I think he's gonna transition into some kind of preparation for the mid game, maybe try to mess up his economy a bit more, because at the moment, well, they're not pumping much. Here he goes, drone count going up, 29-25, and he's actually building more, I think. Let me look. No, not really. SCVs coming out on TLO side. And I was hoping that THEMAGA would start pumping more drones, but guess he's investing on something else. Only the spawning pool on his main base, and here there's some defenses, spine crawlers on both entrances to the mineral line. It's a pretty good idea, and he's taking care of spreading the creep, making his creep highway, which is very, very useful, as you guys know. Especially for the late game, to have some proper surround with these units. Here comes again 4 Hellions this time, putting some pressure, while I saw THEMAGA making 16 Zerglings. So this Hellions entering the creep, they're gonna have trouble. And look how spread the creep is already, really nice work. It's already going over that chasm here. Pretty soon it's gonna be in the middle, I guess, if THEMAGA keeps going like this. Queen blocking here the ramp, well played. Now, big run out of Zerglings trying to surround. Nice! They actually got 2 of those Hellions down, and now the other 2 slowly microing back, trying to shoot some of those Zerglings. Plenty of kills, 5 kills at the moment, but the Zerglings keep poking at the Hellion, and boom, dead. Well played. Very, very nice move. THEMAGA is just benefiting from the fact that he has the creep spread so far away. He actually was able to surround those Hellions around that area here. Pretty impressive. And it seems like he already has 3 queens here. How many queens does he have here? Let me look. Yeah, 4 queens already. THEMAGA enjoys his queen play a lot. And I mean, if he wants to spread his creep properly, he will need some queens to take care of that work. Here it is, more creep tumors. He's just investing a lot in it. Here comes small group of Zerglings, probably scouting around, making sure that there's nothing going on. They're gonna help hitting the rocks, I would say. Yeah, there it is, helping hitting the rocks on this side so they will go down faster. And THEMAGA picking up his 3rd base, 2nd expo, while TLO is working out of 2 bases, but as you guys know, Terran will be fine working out of 2 bases for quite a while, it's not a problem. And seems like that TLO is going for some kind of heavy mech build. His barracks is not even working, he's just flying there, and he's making armory and already has 3 factories, so I would say siege tanks and Thors incoming, a lot of them. There's already a Thor here. Any other Thors around? No, none here. So with the armory, getting research of weapons level 1 and already having a Thor, I would say that he's gonna go for a very heavy mech build. Obviously, I mean, he doesn't even, he's not even using his barracks for anything. Production, more Thors, Hellions and upgrades for his vehicles. So pretty impressive opening there. Barracks gonna be used to scout. Meanwhile, THEMAGA picking up this, and he has this bunch of Zerglings running around, probably for scouting purposes. He's actually occupying all the bases while the queens are moving up. He's advancing with the queens on the creep, and look how far the creep is already. Yeah, they actually got a hold of this barracks. Not sure how long it will take to kill it. Maybe the barracks will be able to reach the bases and actually do some proper scouting. For now, 4 queens shooting it. Oh, almost down. Already lower than half their HP. Oh, but they just let it go. And probably gonna start getting more creep tumors there. He's making a huge creep highway. Flying over the natural expo, not much to see. It's fairly well defended, as you guys can see, and going into saturation. Look at the amount of drones that he already has there, and now shooting some more on the factory, making sure that it doesn't reach the main base. It looks like it will. Oh, it will. Yeah, well, 2 evo chambers getting all the upgrades for the units, and the queen on the main base finally shooting that factory down. There's actually not much to see around here, as you guys can see. THEMAGA has been expanding like mad. He's already working out of 3 bases, and probably trying, not sure if he's gonna go for the 4th one, maybe here. But he's been working a lot on these bases and mass roaching from what I can see. Also, the roaches are already 1-1. Look at him placing 1 Zergling on each spot, making sure that he has a way of noticing when TLO is gonna expand. And here we go, roaches against Hellions. They're very effective against the Hellions, but the Hellions are just slowly microing back, and that's giving them the benefit of getting at least a couple of shots. And here goes, now Thor's incoming. This is not gonna be good. Roly-polars incoming from the back. Boom! Exploding on the middle of the Thors. There's 1 Thor almost dead, 1 Thor down, 2 Thors really weak, 2 Thors, 3 Thors down, and now the tanks are coming, but they're still not sieged. And so the roaches will be able to try to push, but there's not that many roaches anymore. When they're sieged, yeah,